JaRule trying to get his shit off. He's mad. He's upset. You know what I'm saying? Ever since that issue with the plane, where I believe it was Tony Yayo, Uncle Murder tried to press him or whatever. He ain't like it. Him and 50 been going back and forth since the beginning of time. They recently went back and forth because 50 dropped a documentary on Diddy. That's been going on. There was the whole shit at the show, and allegedly, like, it was the show, I think it was the Brandy and Monaco tour. He was supposed to go perform or be on stage, but something happened. He might have gone to a tussle or altercation. We don't know exactly what happened over there. There's that whole little situation. There's just a lot of shit going on with JaRule, but he's back to say this. He explains why he's a better rapper than 50 Cent. Now, I know in, like, just the public court of opinion, the lexicon, if you will, like, 50 Cent kind of ended JaRule's career, but JaRule had hits. Don't get it fucked up. Baby, baby. I don't know how the fuck he sounds like that, bro. Honestly, I don't know how the fuck he does that. But anyways, yeah, he did have hits. He was doing his thing. Dope career. Great songs. Him and Ashanti's, like, one of the greatest duos, men-woman duos I've seen when it comes to making music. But anyways, with that being said, it's just this him and 50 shit. It would just never end. We know 50 is petty shit. 50 going at the Lobby Boys, Fabulous, and Dave East, and fucking the whole Clifford Harris family. You know what I'm saying? In the terms of T.I. and his family, the Grand Hustles, if you will. So the fact this nigga has time for any of this is crazy, but yeah. Let's see what JaRule has to say. But Ja also said that he wishes nothing but luck for 50 Cent and isn't interested in focusing on negative. You say that, sir. You say that. But anyways, you was over here trying to say you could do a documentary about 50 Cent and he's worse than Diddy. You were saying that, JaRule. I remember. I did the video on it. But JaRule spoke about his longtime rivalry with 50 Cent during a new appearance on the 7 p.m. in Brooklyn podcast. In doing so, he argued that he's a better rapper than 50 Cent, but still isn't interested in playing into the negativity between them. Instead, Ja says he's rooting for 50. As well as, yo, Ja, you a good rapper. I'm not going to say you better than 50 because I ain't going to lie, 50 was my childhood. Hey, 50 was my childhood. You was my childhood too, so I can't even disrespect. But, like, I don't know, bro. It's just something, like, it's just something, bro. That get rich or die, God, like, it's just something. But anyways, with that being said, right, of course, yeah, I am, Ja, you gotta back yourself, cause no, you had hits, you had a run, like, I can't disrespect. We even seen 50 when Irv passed, yeah, 50, man, hey, he won't stop. That's the thing about when you beef with him, like, again, and you can say he's not mature, but he's just a petty man. The conversation began with the idea that fans have to pick Ja or 50, but you don't, though, Ja said, as by the complex. I know how fans see it, but you really don't. At the end of the day, you gotta kind of love both, or you gotta kind of respect both. You gotta love both, but you gotta respect both. You gotta appreciate both, and that's just what it is. Even in rap competitions and battles and beefs and shit like that, you know I have a very different take on it than everybody does. He has a take on it that was his take. I feel like I was a better rapper, he continued. I felt like I made the better record. Y'all both had some good records. I ain't gonna say you was just everything you was putting out was flames. I'm not gonna say everything 50 was putting out was flames, but y'all both did y'all thing. I could give y'all that. I feel like my records age better. I'm not gonna do that. But hey, that's you. That's you. And you put in work. Still. So that's how I feel inside. I don't know how everybody else feels. JaRule and 50 have been at odds for years, nigga, centuries. Fuck years, nigga, centuries. Further speaking with Carmelo and Kazim, I don't know how to pronounce your last name, sir, so I refuse. Ja weighed in on the idea of the two ever making amends and collaborating on music. We've never done a record together, he said. We've never been friends, so I don't know why people want to see that. We want to see that because y'all niggas been beefing forever. Because we got the Jeezy and Gucci moment, we think that it could happen with everybody. Sadly, it can't. But I feel like that would be monumental. If y'all niggas could put your shit to the side and drop a record together. Again, it might not do the best views and stuff, but in general, it's just like the people that was really outside when y'all was in your pinnacle, your prime, like, we could just sit there like, man, it took this long, but the fact these niggas is cool, like, it's good, bro. There's some good in the road. Shit can actually change. So I feel like that's why people want to see that. Ja brought up 50 again while discussing Kendrick Lamar and Drake's recent viral feud. That's why I don't sit here and promote the negativity between me and 50. He explained, I don't give a F about that ish. I wish that black man luck. I wish the black man luck, man. Go ahead and go do you, man. Get your money, man. But do it right. Do better, because all you do is F and shit on other black people too. I will say this though. Regardless, because I know y'all had an issue with 50 executive producing the Diddy documentary. Fantastic documentary, by the way. This is my only thing. Yes, we know 50's petty. He was smart. He was cheesing like the Cheshire Cat when this nigga was doing the interview on ABC News. And I believe that's like one of the few channels the jail gets. This nigga was cheesing like a motherfucker. But I will say this, though. Yes, there was some pettiness in there. But honestly, that was a very well put together documentary. The nigga took it serious. And honestly, yeah, Diddy was on some bullshit. That's why it's like, not that it's not null and void that him and Diddy have beef, but I will say, like, bro, the nigga wasn't lying. And the fact that 50 warned Diddy, like, yo, some of this shit is out here, gang. Like, you should get that shit cleaned up. And he warned the nigga. And he hate that nigga. It's insane. It's insane to me. But anyways. That's all he does. 50 has yet to respond to 50 gonna get that job. 50, yeah, he doing his shit. When you got time, you got time. He gonna get at other niggas, but hey, we'll see exactly what happens. But yeah, that's really all I gotta say on the matter. What do y'all think about this? Yeah, y'all think they could ever reconcile? Or at this point, hey, listen, we'll probably see we'll probably see no World War III before we see 50 Cent and fucking what's this nigga named JaRule can be cool and coexist. But yeah, y'all already know what it is. Friendly Neighborhood K.A. signing off for today. Like, subscribe, and hype. Keep doing your thing, and I'm gone. You heard me. Shlams and peace, y'all. Gang. Aye.